ẹ bá jẹ́ sọ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ jáde tó ń ṣe onígbà tí gbogbo ẹ bá ẹ máa wọ ní èmi mọ̀ pàdúrà ló bá mi chat. Nothing can change that from me. I know certainly. Even other people mọ̀ pàdúrà ló bá mi chat. But the fact remains that when you are pursuing a case, tó bá dé stage, tó bá yá ẹ, wọn ní kọ́ sọ pé kọ́mọdé má dẹ́tẹ̀, ṣó lè dá gbogbo ni. Ó dàbí you don't understand. The only reason why they are trying to, number one, two things, nothing try láti gbé kó lórí Adura, we all know, is because it's going to be on hard. Pé Adura ń béèrè owó fún tó máa jẹ́ kí ẹ̀gbọ́n rí justice. Normally
nǹkan tó fi jẹ́ good nǹkan náà tó fi jẹ́ good kíní fún wa náà nìyẹn as a public.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì bẹ̀. Adura is a credible eyewitness, and it's going to be going straight that if you can write this, that I have a video of how somebody pushed my brother and he knocked the head on the floor. It's just going to be easy to say now, admit it to an official statement before the police. And don't forget that Kinto Katubere Singbera ni wọ́n ti rò pé let's take it away from Adura. It's not that a minimum suggests shift it to another person, or I am saying maybe they were making attempts to shift it on somebody who volunteered himself. Are you with me? So if I'm going to maintain that it is you Adura, and the person that volunteered himself said I am the one, certainly
without no proof in front of the police.
Yes. So are you I'm saying? But if it's consequence here, it is not going to be. I don't want to say this, but I will give it. It's if eventually Bashem Baloy in Kokoma Gade, can you now see that you are not the one that shattered Mr. Yomifabi? Okay. And for trying to stage it that you are the one, this is the consequence again. But that thing, you understand what I'm saying? So I wish you can understand what is going on.
Okay, let's leave that one. Okay, the second one.
My second question. At this stage of my life and this investigation, you will not expect me. I will say it conveniently. Adura Aloba shouted me up. Peace ago. She maybe was upon very shouting and sit up with picture of Mohbad, Kagbesi billboard. They can't stop that. Even the people that are doing the stuff, they know certainly is one. But when it comes to technicality and when people are acting smart, you allow them. Because eventually, at the end of the day, ẹrù tó fẹ́ gbé yẹn á gbé kọjá ohun tó rò pé òun fẹ́ gbé ẹni tó dẹ̀ lẹ́rù tún sì máa gbé ibi tí mò ń lọ gangan nìyẹn. But òun gbọ́dọ̀ ó ní ó dà pé Dàmọ́lá yẹn he did something that until we get to know, we don't know the role he played. But bóyá he is even the òun gan ní ṣọ́ ẹ pọ̀ jù ń jọ yẹn, and he needs to pay seriously. So ó máa ti ara bọ̀ débi pé àwọn ẹbí àwọn báyìí pé àfìgbà tó bá yí ara ẹ̀ jẹ́ pátápátá kíní yẹn kọ́ ọmọ kíní yẹn máa tì í lọ́gbọ̀gbọ́n ni òkú là ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. One person tó bá kú nílùú kan ó lè destroy gbogbo. If the government does not do the right thing, it can turn things upside down. That is if the people in the society understand the power of spirituality. There are some human beings you don't just take their lives anyhow. Bí àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n Joseph wọ́n ṣe ní agbára tó dàdí à tí wọ́n bá make attempt nígbà tí wọ́n rò pé ẹ jẹ́ ká pa káfẹ́ jẹ ká ṣe kíní kan ká sọ Ọlọ́run tẹ́ bá dánwò ìkọ́ sọ ẹ má jẹ apá ẹ jẹ́ ká pa ẹran ká mú aṣọ ẹ̀ ká yí mọ́ káfẹ́ jẹ yìí ká ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ẹran jẹ́ lọ ká ta lóko ẹrú. Ọlọ́run á sọ pé fair enough. But if you make an attempt and you force your way, because God has given human beings the power of the free will and the opportunity to choose from left to right. And when it gets to a stage, some of these police officers will look at it and say, we know this one is trying to, take the fall. And because he is now showing that he wants to take the fall, oh my God, they are dealing with a serious criminal and they will dig deeper. So what did they promise you? What did you do? To by this stage, they will realize that maybe lack of evidence is why we don't even know the role this Dabala actually played. Let's dig deep. Because for him to be facing 5 count charges over there and he still come out and say, because at the end of the day, Adura phone tuntun, change new phone, log out. Ibo lo fi phone yẹn sí, because he just to change the phone tuntun yẹn kọ́ ló ta. There is a date in which you were given a new phone to tin lo. So, you tell me, Mr. Easy.
Okay.
Calm down. Okay.
Báwo ni fóònù méjì tẹ́ sọ pé ọlọ́pàá ní ìdí fóònù forensic àti kíní yẹn? Kí ni àgbo outcome lórí ìyẹn náà? Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gógógó ìjọ? Because mi ò fẹ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé àwọn public wọ́n wá ṣojú bóyín. Mi ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn máa fi máa yọ̀ yín. Ẹjọ́ ẹ tàn ìmọ́lẹ̀ sí.
Mr. Easy. Irú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa ń béèrè question báyìí. Àwọn question tẹ́ fẹ́ béèrè pọ̀. Ẹ kọ́kọ́ dá bí 5 million. Ẹ béèrè question tó máa dá wàhálà bí 300 million lẹ̀. Ẹ wo bí gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ náà máa sọ fún yín. Wọ́n ṣe fóònù ló ń sọ kíní kan pẹ̀lú ń sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé ilẹ̀ máa dìfẹ́ ìjọ bọ́ta wá ṣe ní tì náà. Ẹ fi ọkọ̀ fóònù ló ń sọ kíní kan lé àwọn yẹn àpọ̀dà ara wọn yẹn. Gbogbo yín àmọ́ àrínú ẹ̀rọ mi ṣáà lè máa rú ẹ̀sìrè machine káàkiri. Táwọn yẹn bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní iṣẹ́ wọn kà wọ́n lára. Tàbá ra fóònù tàbá kò dání kí ni tí wọ́n pẹ̀lú gbogbo náà dọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn onídọ̀tí ni gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀jáde wọn ní nǹkan gidi tó wá ṣe ní ayé. Wọ́n kàn kó pàǹtí bá lé ayé ni. Tàbá ní nǹkan gidi tó fẹ́ ṣe gbogbo náà dọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ ẹ̀ wọ́n máa ra fóònù. Tàbá ra fóònù pé báà lọ ra mọ́tò bí fọ́lọ́pàá. Àìmọye kan tọ́lọ́pàá ní ìfẹ́ ká ṣe ni. Ṣáwà kan ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún ni. Ọlọ́pàá wo lẹ́ni tó yẹ pé ọmọ ẹ̀ ló ń ṣọ́ káàkiri. They are protecting your own child, my child. They are trying to make peace between myself and every other person. Don't worry. Ọlọ́pàá mi àkúrò ní ọ́fíìsì mi. A ní kó lọ investigate the case. A lọ dó síbì kan. A lọ máa jẹ nǹkan bí kan. A sunú dún. A ṣe gbé because of other people's children. So if I go to the police station and I realize that client office be what they are doing here, they need it to do this. Àwọn tí wọ́n kàn gbẹ́dọ̀ sí ẹ̀sán yàrí. Ó ṣe gbọ́n kan tó bá ń sọ ẹ̀rẹ́ máa jẹ́ ká máa believe wọ́n wà relevant or wà important. Torí gbogbo rubbish náà ló máa fàtẹ́ pé everything dey kékèké ẹ bá ń ro nǹkan míì sometimes when you think about it just take it off because when you ask this ẹ máa jẹ́ kí ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ máa fún wọn chance tó bá ti ń sọ ọ̀dọ̀ tí wọ́n yẹn ẹ bá like láti máa lọ page wọn yẹn ẹ jọ sọ́mbẹ̀ kẹ́ hand ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ because I won't see them when I'm done with all these things kí ló fẹ́ fa gbogbo ilé àkọ́jì láàárọ̀ kò ní kankan tó ń contribute donate foundation mi ẹ̀ ń béèrè gbogbo question tó máa dá gbogbo struggle tó máa dá ẹ̀fà tì yàn àwọn tó ń donate gan òdì ẹ̀dà láàmù gbogbo kan lẹ́ máa rò àwọn public gbogbo public ẹ wo àwọn public di wọ́n ń fèsì kìíní jàre Keita Waheed.
Some people actually backed out, and these are strong people as well. They backed out of the case. Some people do not understand the reason why they left, the reason why they backed out. These are the things. Thank God they are doing it openly now that people can see it. Because they did it secretly to those people back then. They criticized them, called them names.
Fire Force.
This is the same.
Fire Force.
Yes.
Fire Force. As we speak now, do we have any evidence against anybody that we can say this is the person that killed Mohbad? Apart from the fact that the nurse came and they said the nurse injected. So this is how they want us to run through the coroner inquest. And at the end of the day, we are not be able to look at it and say, with the way things are going, with the lack of discrete investigation and evidence, it's going to be time wasting and justice will be served eventually. It is even because we all come together and pursue this in this way. It would have been so difficult to even indict the nurse. So whatever the case may be, everything is still to get one result: justice for Mohbad. If another faction is saying, which is we that want justice to come, I am saying, it is we that want justice to come from our own side. It's still it makes sense today. I would even prefer that the energy, I am saying, the energy that they are using to even antagonize us, they should use it to, pursue more things that will bring. Me, I'm ready to go and support the coroner inquest. Because as it is now, at the end of the day, with what I am looking now and the people on ground, see what if I indict, am I going to turn up? See what he indict, some party collect, I want to report case lele. And if police investigation, as far as we can see, can indict 2 people, and with the whole process, total long coroner inquest, if eventually what will be coming out of that inquest will speak the truth about what happened to Mohbad, I can tell you for free, we still need the police to do something extra. If Mohbad will get justice. And that is why we are holding forth that this new lead that the spirit of Mohbad pushed out. They never thought it would get to this stage. They thought that by the time everything went about when they get to the second year, 2 years, when they realized, baby, nurse will just come, say a whole. But I was going to be a copo, we know that she might get to be a copo. They expect that natural, because it's got the machine. One, she has a question, and the whole world will look at it and say, they tried now. They've investigated nothing to link them up. But she get to take back. But it will be push it while okay. No symbol. Everybody talks to the nurse to speak. I get what I'm saying. So Bobo Yellow Kawalara as members of the public. Because at the end of the day, you understand?
Yes. Actually,
and be united. Because that toxicology is coming from us. Awani aboti pathology Adura. Toba de tika, don't forget that. Toba tu ka, toba she ugwe. But she support the government, but she argue with the government to tell you anything could still happen. Because at the end of the day, it is an expert opinion, and the law permits judges that even if professionals, experts, don't give witness, the judge is allowed to say, I will accept this particular opinion and I will not accept this opinion during ease of final verdict or to have a final, judgment. It is a law, is a standard procedure. So the only thing that is always very difficult to deny are visual evidence, or most importantly, witness account. Gbogbo àwọn tó wà nílé yẹn tó pè wá ní witness irọ́ burúkú ni gbogbo wọn kàn wọ́n lè yíyàn lórí tẹ́ bá lọ ka gbogbo CTC àti mo ti ka gbogbo CTC mo ka TV mo kàn báyìí pé irú àwọn èèyàn wò lélẹ̀ gbogbo yín jọ rí nǹkan náà, and you all are saying different things. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni tó sọ pé ẹni tó bá rí kìíní kan after 12 irọ́ ni eléyìí sọ pé òun lòun treat ẹ̀ ńjọ́ kejì. Ẹjọ́ láàrin mi àti nínú àdúrà àti nurse ta ni ká gbàgbọ́? Ẹ pé ìyá Mohbad pé ìyá Mohbad ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ilẹ̀ bí Mohbad èmi ni mo ṣáàbí. Nínú àdúrà àti nurse ta lè believe, and you are coming to police station and say ṣebí nurse ti sọ̀rọ̀ nurse ti ní kíní kan ta lè believe ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ tó sọ ní quest. Ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ látọ̀dọ̀ tiwa. Who do you believe? Even the parents, call them. Who do you believe? Is it the nurse? Or because at the end of the day, the same family are happy that the nurse gave that kind of a testimony. Torí pé wọ́n rí pé ó yọ àdúrà lẹ̀. Adura said, nobody can come out and say he saw my brother anything past 12. And they are still protecting the same Adura. Ẹjọ́ tó bá jẹ́ ìrìn judge ṣe ẹ̀rí wò pé kí lẹ̀ ń bá mi kò náà. Ìwọ dán sọ pé wò ti ẹ̀rọ Adura. Adura dẹ̀ wà nílé. And how Adura ṣe sáré bẹ́ wọnú mọ́tò. Tí nọ́ọ̀sì ìgbà tó ṣe tó pé tí nọ́ọ̀sì wà lọ ra oògùn tó lọ chemist l'Adura kọ́ reappear. Adura kọ́ ó kọ́ appear sínú mọ́tò ni. Gbogbo wèrè tẹ́ ń ṣe iye kan máa bàálù ìjẹ́ ni. Rò pé gbogbo kínní òun gangan ló ń sọ pé Nàìjíríà ò dáa, Nàìjíríà ò dáa. Àwọn ìwà burúkú tá à ń wúlẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan tí Nàìjíríà ò fi lè dáre. Gbogbo kínní kẹ́rẹ̀rẹ̀ all these things we are doing, we are giving it down for our children. Òun làwọn náà ṣe wà lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Can't you see what is happening to us? Any opportunity of new government we abuse, we say the whole world is better. Because our government will bossy. Bossy because people don't raise people to speak the truth. Gbogbo pátákó kan ṣe kiri. Kò sí yẹn. Ẹ bá mi sọ fún Araba lèmi o. Ọba ni mí. Ó dẹ̀ mọ́ gbogbo àwọn pátákó pa wọn gbọ́dọ̀.
I won't lie to you, Mr. Yomi. It baffles me. I won't lie to you. It baffles me. And do you know the funniest thing that even baffled me the more? The most. Let me put it that way. I know in this year alone, I know how many people have bought phones for. Be my friends, be my family members, be this, be that. And some people are crying over those two pairs of set phone. I don't know how some people are raised. I don't know. What are they crying for? For just, I don't understand some people. Like, I just don't get it, you know. But please just keep going. Don't let it get to you. Don't look at the side attractions, Mr. Yomi. Keep going. We are sorry behind you.
I'm continuing. But the fact remains that when you look at what Darusha said, what Adura said, what the nurse said, who will you believe? Naturally, the nurse is already indicted. But with what the nurse said, I'm asking you, Fire Force, who will you believe?
It's so confusing, Mr. Yomi. No. It's so confusing, except if the truth should come out, because they are all lying. They are all liars. I won't lie to you.
Wait,
they are keeping.
Wait, let me ask you. Fire Force, hold on.
Okay.
Adura, Umi, and the nurse. You know they have different accounts of what happened on that. Who will you believe?
It's complicated. It's complicated.
In terms of what àwa ti mọ̀ kó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ torí àwa ti wà pẹ̀lú ìjọba àmọ́ bóyá ń ṣe gbogbo level. Akọ̀gbá risk ẹ pé ẹ jẹ́ ká tiẹ̀ so tán lu ilé ẹ̀kọ́. Kéèsì gbogbo ayé ti rí. Kọ́ tiẹ̀ Google Mohbad kọ́ rí pé Nigerian police will survey. It is for the health of Lagos State and this country. How can they Google Mohbad? Kọ́ rí gbogbo public outcry, public demand for justice. Kọ́ rí adúrú èèyàn tó arrest. Kọ́ rí at the end of the day, foul. And you think is similar thing happen to your enemy, you will get justice. What you do now is what will happen next. So some people don't care. They don't care about us. We are the ones that have to care about our country, and then do everything to make it work. To tell the murderers, liars, and tell them, not on your lives. It's not a thing of a shame. At Iago or something, now that Baba said on the 11th is when my son actually died. Now look at it. And you think it's not important for us to come out and say, nurse, who do you now treat? Who did you treat? But don't be surprised, the nurse might actually treated Mohbad, but on the 11th you're going to lode. Bogo story, they called me, I came on the 12th, it's total, it might be total. That they have to hold her truly. TTD on the 11th. Don't forget, Wumi said a nurse they slept over. It might be the same nurse that slept over with them. And when it is on the 12th, after they've agreed, they did vigil, how do we perfect this whole stuff? What combo script yẹn lẹ̀? And that is why they don't want the CCTV to be out. They don't want any video to be out because gbogbo wọn gbà tán plan gbogbo ẹ̀ tọ́jú agree, gbogbo wọn wà ń bẹ̀. Nígbà táwọn àti wọn wá débẹ̀ sí, wọ́n máa kọ́, wọ́n máa fi wá kọrin. Wọ́n máa pè wá ń pè kúpé. Wọ́n máa ní kára túṣì dé ìsàlẹ̀ púpọ̀. Because wọ́n believe pé.
Have you thought about it for a second? Why did it took Baba Mohbad more than a year to come and tell us his son quiet on Monday? It took him more than a year.
Adura as a person was willing to speak the truth. And that is why he was easily the first person to sneak out and say, well, nto ṣẹlẹ̀ rèé, ẹ wo ẹ jẹ́ ká kúrò nídìí nto ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣe gbọ́n mi rèé. Àwọn tó bí náà ló bá rẹ̀ sí. Bọ́n gbà tán ti gbọ́ pé successfully wọ́n ti gbé Àdúrà. Tán ti ní gbogbo ọwọ́ èèyàn máa gbìyànjú láti sáré change ọ̀rọ̀ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń jáde. Nígbà tó tún rí ìdá síbò míì, wọ́n tún wà pé ọ̀pọ̀ wọ́n tún rí nǹkan ṣe. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa fẹ́ kọ́ ká nǹkan mọ́hun lọ́wọ́. But the fact remains that don't be surprised eventually that the nurse that Wunmi said slept over. Abimo Paroni, she said in one of her interviews that a nurse slept over. There was no nurse on the 12th. So if any nurse would have slept over on the 11th, it could be the same nurse. Only get to padà wá ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan. On the 11th yẹn nìyẹn tó dé.
Parọ́ mi tayọ̀ ní o. Ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ confirm ni. Ó ní ìgbà ìtú ló ń ṣe ìfọ́.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ tọrọ fúnra wa. Kò possible kí wọ́n jẹ́ kí nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn lọ lé.
Sure.
So ó lè jẹ́ gbogbo fíìmù tó ń yà fún wa yìí on the level ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Òun ni ohun tí ó wà nínú CCTV neighbor yẹn tí aláìsọ pé ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ rẹ̀ ń jọ bàbá tafẹ́ lọ tán bóyá wọ́n ti yọ̀bọ sálàyé wọ́n ti ṣe òun ni mo ṣe sunkún jọ yẹn nígbà tí mo dé France torí kò Ọlọ́run ò jẹ́ kó ronú lọ síbi CCTV yẹn pọ̀ èmi kọ̀ gan ní àfíjì mo ní kí lẹ́ ń bá federal pò náà kádé mi wọ́n kò bó ṣe rí lélẹ́ẹ̀dẹ́ káwẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run ṣe tí resources wà gbà yẹn èmi á bá anybody má sọ̀rọ̀ bọ́ mo kọ̀ tẹ́rí sí kéèsì gan èmi wọ́n pé kéèsì tó jẹ́ pé multi-million naira kìíní ni kò tó lè unravel ẹ̀ ọkọ̀ bọ́ síbẹ̀ ọkọ̀ ṣe àbí this àbí that I'm an activist ṣẹ́nu ló bá lè ṣe investigation mo dẹ̀ ti tẹ́ḿbàlẹ̀ ti tẹ́rí sí nǹkan I don't go back ìtìjú ò ní gẹ́ padà determination ò ní gẹ́ padà torí bí yìí ṣe mọ̀ kọ́ ṣe lọ́wọ́ mo láti rẹra mi nílẹ̀ mo láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí yíra mọ́lẹ̀ mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ọkàn fi lọ̀kulọ̀ ọkàn fi dọ̀tí rẹ mi lára wọ́n ṣe kọ́ ní ṣe ẹni wọnú odò tó dọ̀tí wọn ní èmi kí n lọ inú odò tó dọ̀tí ẹ̀gbin ló wà lára ẹ̀ wọ́n ní kó lọ yọ ẹ̀gbin lẹ̀ ó ṣakọ Elisha wọlé ní gbódà ẹ̀kọ́ ti rẹ̀ dì ó lóun kó gbogbo góòlù ọgbẹ́ni fi gbogbo tó kó wálẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ní omi ìdọ̀tí yẹn kó bọ́lá kó ṣọ́ra mẹ́lẹ̀ méje ẹ̀gbin ló wà lára ẹ̀ fọ ẹ̀gbin sínú ẹ̀gbin kí yẹn máa bá lọ òye ó ga paru nígbà tó padà wá ṣe normal so sometimes no matter the grace you carry if God says this journey you have to go through the death you will go through the fire and immediately I noticed that is what I want to do I submit myself ṣé kí n yíra mọ́lẹ̀ ṣé kí Larry kan máa fi dọ̀kúrò lọ mí kí n white kan máa lóhun máa ṣe bákan ogun kan ṣe balabala ọkàn ṣe nǹkan jẹ lọ́wọ́ àwọn
I will tell you the truth, if I were you, I don't know if I will still have that energy because I'm not sure I'm so strong like that. Like I doubt. It's not easy. That's what I'm saying.
You might be happy. Ọlọ́run ti kẹ́yọ̀ débẹ̀ náà. Ṣebí bí ta jókòó sínú ọlọ́sìkò àkókè o, wọ́n ní ká wá jẹun ọmọ president ní òkè àwọn orúkọ àwọn ẹ̀bá ìlú ọ̀fẹ́ bá jẹun, á dẹ̀ lọ́bẹ̀. Kí ló àtúfẹ́ kọ́lọ̀ ń ṣe fún wa? Nígbà táwọn kan jókòó tọ́rọ bóyá wọ́n ti wà wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n rò pé ìgbẹ́ ò lè gun àwọn eléyìí ṣe dáadáa nù ayé. I am donating myself for a good cause. Mo lè fọ́nà ọba búra mi ò lè kú sí. Mo lè kú létà ọ̀lẹ́lẹ̀.
You know for Mr. Yomi, you know for you know for
because ìlú kan tí mo ti fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn òun náà ni màá bá kọlẹ̀. Only my back only, and I will deliver to the best of my ability. So, and the
And the funniest thing is that they are now dragging people that they see as our backbones, like, you know, other platforms that we are getting support from. They're not dragging them into all this. They are so unhappy. I don't know how some people can be sadists. Like, I just don't understand.
The fact remains that stage, some of these people that are faceless, they are part of the syndicate. They have their eyes set on a particular goal. They have what they are doing. I can share plainly. Innocent people like you, because what all of you are doing is selfless from your heart, and that is the biggest religion, humanity. I can share Mohbad ò lè sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹni tó lọ fún talent, tó pa bẹ́yẹn. Ṣé people who sọ̀rọ̀ pé this is the person that took my life. But he can't speak. That means it needs your voice and my voice. Taba at time tí mo lò yìí tí màá fi ṣe. Tó bá wọn lọ́run tó bá sọ pé before now wọ́n ti fẹ́ pa mí kó tó di èní kí ni fẹ́ ṣe sí. Tó bá sọ pé before èní he wished to take my life before today kí ni fẹ́ ṣe. So if it is the cause of humanity that the public wants and I'm giving my time and everything, forget about it. But it's clear to the police, clear to the government. And if you can see that, even Lagos State government, they know whatever the case may be. But are they seeing whether they write charges tomorrow for spending and the nurse? If the police round up this particular new lead, they will add them. Next adjournment court yẹn lọ́rùn lọ. Ó bá gbádùn ní police station títí. Tó bá ti lè charge ẹ pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni Tambolo àti mú ẹ lẹ́ni, ó máa copies DPP. Tá advice bá ti jáde pé eléyìí ló wà ń bí ohun rẹ̀ nínú fídíò tó ṣe báyìí fún Mohbad. Wọ́n máa kọ́ jáde, wọ́n á jù fọ́lọ́pàá, ó yá àti director of public prosecution. Next court báyìí wọ́n ní ẹgbẹ́ wá ń jọ next adjournment. Wọ́n máa kọ́ notify judge ni that this Tambolo is going to be charged for the jurujara of Mohbad to Shebai Ajajani for you bringing to Morukusu for the new case of come to Yojusimi Kokolo Jokosi Kirikiri for the time being with what you do, you know. To my girl, I show a bit later, I shake your law. But I'm moving one. So we go stage it one thing. I want to one the other in no let's your shell. Oh, you're calling up where I want the year. But they will spend money, they will try to, the only thing turn is because they attack our and fight for justice. To the one really pay how much I got the free pay our landlord. Our Mohaku, I don't know what to do, I don't know to pa, Eba Lobe, oh, that's late. Into at the end of the day, our Molomo, they arrested them, they spend months in police cell. The public needs to cleanse themselves. It will be dangerous on the public to now say, and then after they suffered them by the noise and shouting, and you have good job. We are not saying, but trust me, they will pay. The police at this point, and it is not even going to be good for police to say, let's cover it completely. It will get to a stage, they'll say, there is no escape route. We're sorry. It's quite unfortunate. Emma Wo, he told them that to brace up. The moment they indict somebody, they indict the real people, tons of real evidences. So get ready, brace up, pray. This time around is for us to just do our last onslaught. So whatever we're doing on the 10th is one of the major onslaughts towards the pathway and clarity for justice for Mohbad.